Okay, how are we doing today, Raven?
Marvelous. How about you?
Marvelous, marvelous. Okay, okay. Um, I have some news as we were talking before the show. Uh, you can
Yes.
all go
Exciting news.
to some some uh, Amazon page out there and buy my book, uh, Lashwin in the Dark Mirror. Yes, I don't think there's an end in there. Um, I have not put a link up yet. I will put one in the show notes eventually. I am a slacker and forgot to prep. Uh, I'm going to quickly scramble and find the link to that. I actually meant to do it an hour ago, get all this stuff ready, but well, I had a moment where a squirrel appeared, and I got squirrel. So I am going to look that up, and Raven is going to tell us what cats are doing or whatever.
No,
While I'm doing that,
more so it's uh these raccoons are quite something. I'm in communication with a lady right now about a dog. Uh, in order to take care of the raccoons and at least keep them away. And the dog, I asked about cats, and the dog thankfully was raised with cats. And it's a
yeah, you know what that means. It's going to see the raccoons and go. That's just another type of cat.
well, hopefully not. Hopefully the raccoons will be afraid of her. It's a female. And she looks like she's kind of a a Heinz 57, but like a blonde Labrador is. I can see that in her, and maybe some bit of terrier, and possibly even maybe a little pit bull. But
Pitbull.
anyway, so yeah, I may be adopting this dog here pretty soon because the raccoons are just they're they're spiteful. So I kind of cut them off and started feeding the cats at different times so that they wouldn't be coming up stealing all the food because they're eating me out of house and home. They're just ravenous. They've got four babies and they're really cute, but the adults are just they they're just gnarly and rude and icky. So it's fun
Yeah.
squirting them with the garden hose. That's how I kind of defend my little stake here out here on the deck. They come up from behind here. I get them from here and I'm up from the stairs over here, and then they come side this way, and so kind of have to uh, pivot around and maneuver. But anyway, so yeah, I might have a dog here next week when we reconvene.
Yeah, and it's gonna be barking the whole time. I just know it.
Hmm. No, it's not a yippy dog. It's a bigger dog. So.
Okay, there we go. There's the link. It's visible. You
All right.
can't
So
tap
which
it
one
on the
is this?
screen. It says right there.
Dark mirror. The dark mirror. So this does not ring a bell.
This is the book I was telling you about with the female sword fighter, the sword and
Okay.
sorcerer.
Okay.
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
uh,
yeah. That the
Okay.
Dark Mirror is the
All right.
subtitle. That way, I can have a sequel and put a different subtitle under it. You know, the way books are titled. You know, uh, the things you learn
Mm-hmm.
when you investigate are live in the human world, and not like the Bigfoot cat world or whatever. Yeah, you are going to be eaten alive by raccoons, but the raccoons are only going to do it because the cats told them to.
The cats are starting to fight
Yeah.
back, which I'm happy to see. Whereas before they would always just kind of step aside, watch them devour all their food, and then be looking at me going, "Hey, I'm hungry." They're gonna be so mad. So they're starting to fight back now, which is
Yeah.
nice. I'm happy to see that.
Yes. Size is good. They made a change here. Now the the bubbles have this gray background. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I can change that. Are you seeing a change? Or is it just previewing for me?
No,
Okay. It's changing on my end.
it's kind of like slow rotation.
Okay.
Mm.
Let me find a nice clean one. Here. Like this one. Okay. So we've got did you get any writing done?
Not on my story. I'm kind of at a blase point with that, but I did do quite a bit of writing.
Yeah.
Most of it
You
for someone else. But I did a
okay.
few um, little
Hmm. Well, if you're not
yeah, I got a three
if you're not
pager here on this one for someone.
you should
Go ahead.
start another story if you're not feeling the one you were working on. Like I was doing, just starting something until it catches. Um, because
Yeah.
that will start getting the juices flowing that way. Because you can have all the romantic ideas you want about running with the flow or whatever, but that's just an excuse to not get anything done. You know, that's what.
A lot of my story time was being fueled by dreams. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
There
yeah.
must be a delay.
Well,
I didn't mean to talk over the top of
there.
you. I thought you were done, and I didn't hear you.
I was just yesing, and there is a bit of a delay, but don't worry about it. The importance is that you start having your ideas fuel on you writing things down instead of dreams. The more you do, the more you'll start feeding your ideas through your ideas instead of waiting for the muse to bugger you in the middle of the night. Uh, because you don't want to rely on that, because that's how you become a person who doesn't get anything done, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be the competent one, Raven.
Yeah, but lately I've just been pulled in so many
Oh,
different directions. It would be nice to be down a little
yeah.
bit,
Well,
and I will be slowing things
that
after.
that seems like. Uh, 1 second. I got this stupid power bar that's for media centers, but it shuts off after 12 hours of being on. And it's got this little button to restart
Power
it.
bar.
Yeah, for like plugging multiple things into.
Okay. Like a battery.
And it's
Okay.
no,
Yeah.
like you plug it in and then you plug like several things into it, a power bar. So you can
Yeah.
plug your TV. It's for a media center, so
Yeah.
you can plug
Power. I always
your
call them power strip
TV.
because I wasn't sure when you said power bar.
Yeah. No. They're branded that
I was
way
thinking like,
as well. Um,
gotcha.
yeah, but this one's for a media center, so it's got this little like phone wire thing, right, with a little
Oh, really?
IR emitter, right, that plugs into the side of it
Mm-hmm.
with an IR emitter, like for your remote control, right? So you can do the whole thing at once. But it's also got a little button on the
Mm-hmm.
side, so you can like put it close by, and I have it just sitting right here, so I can just tap it back on or
Okay.
tap it off. So I can shut the whole thing off, like all of the stuff with one button, um, which is useful,
With
and
one button.
thus
That's
turn everything
convenient.
on with one button. Yeah, which is good. But it
Mm-hmm.
has this stupid timeout thing on it, and it just hit. That's why I leaned forward. Uh,
Okay.
Not that anyone gives a shit, but it's very useful if you got a whole setup and you know you don't want to have
Right.
to keep buying batteries for all your godforsaken remote controls, and you don't need the remote controls for anything besides turning a bunch of things on and turning them off again. Well, just leave them on and turn the power strip off. Don't do that with your computer though; it will fuck your computer up. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, so if you want a sword and sorcery story that's got a good story going on with some brutal violence and some high heat sexual content, uh, I think I went a little too graphic in that department because I'm apt to do that. As a messing with Raven thing, it started as, and I just got good at it. Yeah, whatever that is, like so I started doing that to mess with her because it was a joke on our old friend Hungar's old show. Sadly, he doesn't do anymore. Um, and I just got good at it, so I was just like, "What the hell? I can keep doing this." Uh, um, yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it was Patty. I was talking about the show. So anyway, I think Patty's gonna do the show with me this week. She got those
yeah.
night
But
vision goggles. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah,
And some strange things. Yeah, I
little
thought
specks flying
her mom
around
really
and
wanted a
stuff
pair, but
because
then I got to think,
those little
oh
specks are
no,
called
she saw this
insects.
creature that no, this is this octopus looking thing that had a bird head up in the corner of her room the first night I tried them on. And it had these tentacles and it was just kind of floating up in the corner. So then I looked up
Mm.
what that was, and it's an astral being, and it's old. It's got several names from many different cultures, and the general consensus is that it's not a good thing. Cultures that view it as a thing that shows up when somebody in the home has very strong psychic abilities or shamanic abilities. It will show up to be a guide and a helper. With all the rest of them. But yeah, so anyway, she's seen all kinds
Yeah,
of interesting stuff
it's what you
happening.
see when
And
you
I'm
believe in. I'm telling you, you just write that down, and then have your protagonist character have to deal with the consequences of somebody seeing that and trying to set up a cult or something. Like, I don't know how you can't write that. It writes itself. It doesn't have to be good, right? You don't have to have
what do you mean
expert
it doesn't have to
prose. You
be
just
good?
gotta. It just has to be entertaining. Those are two different things, right? There's a
True.
big
Yeah,
difference
yeah.
between being good and being entertaining. It just has to be. It has to be a well-rounded
Right.
story that's relatively entertaining. The faster paced you can make it, the easier it is to make it entertaining. There's a right to have something
Yeah.
happening
Yeah. Do we,
every 2,000, 3,000 words. There's something big has to be happening to make your characters go, "What the
okay.
fuck am I dealing with now?" And then don't linger in any place too long. If you're lingering around the diner or whatever for more than 500 words, you done fucked something up. Uh, you know, and then you do that through a cycle. Someone. I'm seeing bird-headed tentacle monsters in my dreams and Taco Bell. It's like
Yeah. It's a
these people are
doing. It's a
following the
weekend
guy that
couple.
sees the bird-headed taco monsters. And
I
then
have a
somebody
name
has to get
for it.
shot with salt.
Here.
I don't care what it's called. Make something up that's more ridiculous sounding.
Let's see. It's
And then someone's gonna get shot with a salt pellet, right? That's the important part. Um, and then your protagonist pulls out the McCollum Maleficorum to smack some witches over the head with. Uh, I can't
okay, here
remember
it
the
is.
name of that book. I can't remember the name of that
The
book.
astral octopus is most commonly referred to as a conceptual spiritual entity, an energetic parasite, or esoteric symbol described in modern occultism. In communities discussing
So
astral projection and modern magic, some practitioners describe a tentacled, wispy, or shadowy entity resembling an octopus or a squid. These entities are superstitiously believed to latch on to a person's energy field, contributing to feelings of fatigue, brain fog, or drained vitality. So they're really
that's your
not a good
story.
thing.
That's your story. It's a murder mystery, right? There's a serial killer in town,
Well,
and
that
these
took right
bodies are
in the
showing up all.
octopus to the one I
Yeah, yeah. That
got.
here's your story. That there's a serial killer in town, right? Bodies are showing up.
Okay.
Your protagonist is looking around, and it turns out there's this guy or gal, whatever, it doesn't matter. Flip a quarter. Who's got one of these things, and to keep it from leeching off of them, uh, he's sacrificing people, the spiritual energy. He's like, suck that person, but because it's not the intended target, it's draining them dry and leaving them dead, right? And it's gruesome, so you can like cut to these scenes and just write like 1,000 words of someone gruesomely dying and agonizing in painful ways. Chews up a lot of word count right there. This is, you gotta think, what will chew up word count? This is why I put
Okay.
3,000 word sex scenes in my stories. Not because I want to write them, but because it chews up word count.
Can
I
you put
gotta
the chat
go.
room on the side? So,
It,
do we have it
it's
in the
just the
chat
one
room?
comment. That's it in the middle.
Okay.
That's it in the middle. It's just nobody's commented yet
Okay.
besides that one.
All right.
If they had, we would see it.
Okay. So it's going to be in the
Uh,
middle now
the,
instead of on the side,
yeah,
right?
because
Okay.
I don't know. I put it in the middle for some reason. Um, yeah, I think it's because they changed something and I can't move the images custom for some reason.
Mm.
So unless
That's
you want it over your
okay.
face,
So, what story are you working on now? Are you starting? Just no. Oh, that's
uh,
fine. So, what story are you working on now? A brand new one, or are you going to one of the ones that you had started? I finished that one with the cat and the
cat.
it's kind of
Well, I'm I'm
yeah, he's murdering
I'm
people and
probably
but
not
this
going to do that one because the guy, like, okay, I started that one because a guy told a joke to another YouTuber who also writes out there is um, Secret Fire Books, I think is the name of the channel. Tim, and he said he's going to write that. And since the joke was about him writing that book, I'm going to back off that project and let that guy write the book. And when he releases
okay.
his, I'll go back to it and see if I can do a better job. But that's why I kind of put that one aside. Unless you want to write it, I can send you all my notes and you can write it. You're not going to do that.
No, that's okay.
But yeah. Um,
No, you finish it and
so yeah. You just want a story about cats.
no, I just really liked the story and I'm just left hanging. So
Yeah.
he just kicked
Yeah.
everybody's ass
Well,
down there in the pub, and you know,
yeah. I could recycle a lot of that into other stories.
yeah.
That is one thing that can be done. Uh, the the ability to write basically the same scene 35 times will help you from everything I see about genre of fiction. This bar fight happens in a bar here. That bar fight happened in a bar there. It's totally different scene. Honest, bro. Look, I populated it with some different characters. You know that. Like the guy in this scene had a green shirt and his name was Phil. The guy in that bar fight, he had a blue shirt and his name was Dill. That's not a name. I changed the letter. Uh, totally different scene.
Can you
Honest.
hear these bugs?
Yes. But it's better than you being flattened out
You
a
can.
well. Yeah.
Okay. Well, they're
Oh,
so loud. They're these little locust bugs. I made another video about a
yeah.
stick bug I had that I found on the deck the other day. I haven't uploaded it yet to YouTube, but these things are hilariously ugly, and
Yeah.
they're noisy as hell. As you can, the funniest thing is when there's one and brings it up here on the deck. They really can't fly, but they've got wings. They can only fly for very short distances, and then they crash into stuff, and that's when the cats grab them.
Yeah.
And if
They're
you
leapers.
have, I'll pan. I'm just gonna pan. It's really funny how they go round and round in circles like a little top, and the cats get very animated. They get very happy when they find one of these bugs. They're about 3 inches long, and they're meaty.
Yeah.
They're
Chickens are
yeah.
like that. If you have unclipped chickens, they do the same thing. Yeah, you gotta clip the chicken's
Okay.
wings, or they will uh, glide upward while falling. And so far, so like
I didn't
you
know they clipped
can
them.
they can get they can go like get up onto the roof of a building or something like that.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. I think I
I
told you
pretty
this
much think
before.
of chickens as dinosaurs.
Yeah.
did.
You gotta clip their wings. Uh, but don't worry. If I ever get my way and they have like 6 sets of wings or 3 sets of wings, give you 6 wings, it'll make it harder for them to fly, even though they have more wings. So yeah, that's a good thing. That was me throwing a bottle in the garbage. Uh, and we all want a chicken that has an entire pound of wings. Uh, no, I'm just saying, chicken wings are the best part of the chicken. Uh,
Have you
and
have you had the pleasure of getting a hold of some fake meat? 'Cause I did today.
uh,
Stupidly bought a chicken sandwich from somewhere, and it was so bad, and it was that either lab grown or 3D printed meat.
there's
Awful.
nobody sells 3D printed meat. You know how expensive it would be to have 3D printed meat?
Well, they are doing
No, Raven. There are some lab hypothetical experiments. Nobody is selling that
it.
stuff. Yeah,
An
I know
article
you
about
read
it.
an article about it. That doesn't mean it's actually being sold anywhere. And if you read it on someplace like
No,
Coast to Coast
it's
AM, you might
being
as well just throw it in the trash.
no. I did there
Yeah.
to restaurateurs
No,
right
no,
now.
Raven. No. Your McRib doesn't need to be 3D printed to be a McRib. It's already pulp meat pushed into a mold, and now it's a lot cheaper to do that than 3D print it. Unless you want to take your McRib from
Well,
$7.99 up to $37.99, just for a novelty.
lab grown. There's
Lab
lab
grown
grown meats also.
still way in the experimental uh, stages.
No, it isn't.
That's
No, it's out.
nowhere.
It is already.
No, Raven. It's nowhere near being out. Hello,
Yes, it
Renee.
is. Hi,
Uh,
Renee.
um. Oh, pink thumb. She put the thumb up in the. I really wish they would get a
Oh,
code to
yes.
auto put the symbols up in. Thing. No, you should look into that technology. It's like another decade, if anything, away from even going through human consumption
Hmm.
trials, let alone being put on shelves. And you can say no all you want; it doesn't
Like,
change the
no,
reality of it.
just because you want to deny it doesn't mean it
It's
isn't
not
true.
denying. It's like there are processes
Well,
that
maybe you
have to
don't.
be applied to.
Maybe Canada. Maybe it's not
Yeah,
in Canada. Maybe it's
maybe
U.S.
maybe the deregulation in the name of making everything healthier uh, in the U.S. Has allowed lab grown meat to be put on the shelves yet, but that's the only way
Yes,
it
because
could be.
they were showing they were showing the labels
But
on the meat and what to look for
yeah,
because they hide it between they had their fancy words, um, and it
yes.
was contained. How did that go? Um,
It's
oh,
gonna
my
be
mind
something like
just drew blank.
contains fat products or something.
Uh,
But
no,
the lab growing meat comes from the artificial skin project, and it is very fascinating because they're trying to make that for skin grafts. And if they ever get to that endless the endless protein uh, batch, I'm going to I will buy the self growing steak log and just have one right here and just slice it and throw it on the grill and just like pour the pour the biomass waste into the one end and have the steak log pumping out endless like I guess calf muscle or whatever, just growing out the
I will
tube,
send you
and
some
you just
videos after the
slice
show.
and you just slice a piece off the
On
end,
this,
and it's
I mean,
growing out the back end. I'm making the motion of it growing with this arm
it's
over
nightmare.
here, but it's
So
off the camera. Yeah, it's not nightmarish, Raven. It's just new and strange. Things are
no, I
different
finished
and
these
more advanced. So
nightmares
the
videos.
evil.
This
Um,
lady brought some chicken from
okay, so
she
no,
purchased at Walmart.
if this lady is bringing home some chicken, that's not lab grown meat. It might be chunks of chicken
Yes, it was.
bits that
She showed
were
the
stuck
label.
together with meat glue.
These were these were these were supposed to be chicken breasts. She
Yeah, yeah, no, no, no,
pulled
no.
apart.
Raven, Raven,
There's like three of them in a package.
Raven. No, no, let's stop. What that was chunks of random chicken bits stuck together with meat glue. I've told you about meat glue before. It's a thing from like the 1800s. I don't know. I'm gonna actually look up when meat glue was invented. When was meat glue invented? Yes, we should do that. Oh, only the only the 80s. But yeah, fucking meat glue is disgusting. We will do a red and glue, but I want to make this one point first.
It wasn't meat
Subway
glue.
got Subway got into trouble for having chicken that was more meat glue than chicken. And if I remember correctly, it's a wheat paste.
They got trouble for selling tuna sandwiches, and there's no tuna DNA anywhere in the sandwich.
Yeah, it
God
was
only knows.
like
I stopped eating last year when
it
they
was like
came out with it.
it was other kinds of fish, but that's not
Now,
uncommon,
since you won't
right?
let me,
What? How? I won't let you turn this into a conspiracy theory show. You're on three of them already. Right? Wow. Man, sorry. 1 second. Technical problems. There we go. Okay, I remember to turn the mics back on. Um, so I looked into that lab grown meat. It looks like they're selling it in Israel, and there was another place. Yes, it looks like in very limited markets you can get chicken in the U.S., but it's
Walmart, your local Walmart.
it's $10 to $20 per pound instead of the $2 to $5. So don't buy the extra expensive one.
Oh, but they're
Whatever that is,
just
turn your mic
experimenting with
off.
this. That's not out there in the store yet. Mm-hmm.
Eh,
Told you.
No, it's
Told you.
it's out there in the stores. Um, but you know when the first lab grown burger was 2013. It cost 330,000. You could have bought it if you had that much money to spend. It's not going to be cost effective for another 50 years, Raven.
13, long time ago. 18 years.
It was 13 years. It's not that long when
This
it
is
comes to science
2026
development
now.
and that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's 13 years ago. It's not that long when it comes to science development. Um, Thank you, Renee. But I have to owe the artist chat GMT uh, all the appreciations for that cover art. PG for YouTube, Justin. Lol. I'm missing something. You published your book. Yes. Yes. Renee, you might not want to buy that if you've got any kind of prudishness when it comes to graphic sexual content. I
So that
heard
means
that
that you have some smut in
you
there,
don't
huh?
always like that kind of stuff.
She's she's used
Yeah.
to you by now. Just saying.
No, that's
You're used to
unrestrained
him by
me
now.
though.
Hmm.
There is a scene in which a woman and another woman and a man with a goat's head get it on the page. Yeah.
A goat's head.
I randomly
Seen
selected
to
an animal
goat.
head.
Have you?
I took a list of animals and I randomly selected a head using a generator. It could have been a pig's head.
Have you seen this? That is supposed to be with the forest fires and it's got a goat head with horns on a like a satyr. It's like a satyr upper torso. It's that and a goat head, and it's supposed to be able to go in woods and alter.
Force
And
fighting
I mean, this thing just
robot
looks like
with goat head.
yeah, satyr goat head even like I want to see that thing's gonna come. I think not. No. Red eyes. They unveiled it. Short video short on it. I'm like, oh my god. It just is it's terrifying.
Well, it's probably not meant to look
That's the first thing
pretty.
that I thought of when you said odd.
Um,
Really odd. So can you show show what your cover looks like?
yeah, give me a minute. I'm gonna open up where's to find on Amazon. Uh, oh yeah. Let me the stupid picture. Where is the thing? Too many tabs, buttons. I'm pressing buttons. That's your line, right? Uh, oh sure. Open this one right here. Share right there. Do you see that? No.
It was there a second ago. Now it's gone. Just bleeped.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
still there.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay. There's an ostrich. There's the villain in the background. I
Yeah,
wanted to have
that's really
the
cool.
two male characters, but it kept glitching out. Yeah.
Neat. Well done.
I could have killed more people in it. It's my one problem. I could have killed more people. I like the cars, but yeah, but that was
So,
generated.
do you think there's going to be a part two?
There will be a part two. I've got some ideas. I set a few things up. Uh, I think it'll be city focused. Our good buddy Tiami will not be in book two, but he's still alive and out there somewhere. Uh, the
Our
other
good
male
buddy, what?
character, uh,
You cut out.
Tiami, Tammy, however you're going to pronounce that. The male character, you read the scene in chapter one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's not going to be in book two,
Mm-hmm.
but he's not dead, so he'll come back in the future book. If I do a 3 or a 4 or 15 or whatever, I don't know. But Lashwin will be there because she's the protagonist. Uh, your
Mm-hmm.
protagonist's got a protag, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, mm-hmm. What's going on, Raven? You awake?
Pardon me?
You
Yeah.
awake? Okay. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. And I don't know. I think it's okay. I could have probably written better. I should probably go through it again. I'm having the I could keep polishing this turd, damn you. Paralysis that comes with autistic endeavors. Uh,
Yes. Polishing the
yeah.
turd sometimes.
Sometimes you just got to put things out there, right? And I don't know if I'm allowed to show the back panel.
Sometimes.
Uh, yeah.
Why not?
What's the back panel? Uh, I think it. I have it on. So when you put a book up on Amazon, right? You write your manuscript and you put it up on Amazon through Kindle Direct Publishing. There are four products that you create. And you don't have to create all of them,
Okay.
uh, right? So the four products. Um, I'm gonna close the chat so my hand isn't being blocked. Uh, the four products that are created through Kindle Direct Publishing are ebooks, paperback books, hardcover books, and then if you want to put your ebook into exclusive access on Amazon, that means the ebook cannot be sold on other platforms or given away. You can enter it into what's called Kindle Unlimited. And it has a different name in the back end, but to the consumer, it's called Kindle Unlimited. And this is a subscription service. So
Mm-hmm.
the customer pays a monthly subscription to Amazon, and they get full access to the entire library of everything that's on Kindle Unlimited, and then you get paid um, by pages read. So there's an algorithm through the e-reader. The I don't know, I have one around here somewhere. The electronic book. It tracks how long the person actually spends on the page to tell if they've actually read it or not, right?
Oh
Just
wow.
by math and whatnot. And you get paid. You get paid per page
Mm-hmm.
read. So if they only read like 3 pages out of 100, you only get paid for those 3 pages, and it's pennies, right? Like fractions of a penny. But it's a low investment on the consumer's end, and it's like a constant revenue stream, and it gets your name out there to an audience faster. So you
Okay.
put like your like a good method, from what I understand. I don't know. I'm new to this. Um, is people say you put like the first book in a series once your name is established, right? And um, you when you sign a book into um, Kindle Unlimited from from the author's side, and once again the program has a different name, but there's just a button you say yes there, right? And, it has to be in for 90 days, and then like if you put it in and then like a half hour later you're like I want to take it out, it's still in there for the 90 days, and then it just won't renew at the end of the 90 days to go in. But if you don't take it out, it'll just keep
Mm-hmm.
renewing every like it's enrollment into the program. It's being in that library for the we lost Raven's camera. Um, so that's the fourth product, and it has the it happens. Uh, it has the annoying thing of your electronic book has to be exclusive to Amazon if you want to be in that program. Um, but that doesn't affect the physical copies, right? The print on demand, paperback or hardcover. You can if you want to sign up
Is there
to
a minimum order
minimum order of what
when you want to print them? Do
with
you
the
have to
book,
print like 10?
you
Yeah.
don't print any of
Or can you
them.
do you print them individually?
a person goes onto Amazon and
Well, if
says,
somebody wants,
if somebody wants a printed
oh,
copy, they
and they
go on
print.
Amazon and they buy it. Yeah, and they print it, and so that's print
Oh,
on
okay,
demand. You don't deal. You don't deal with any of
okay.
that shit. Now, if you want, you can go into your back end panel, right, and you can buy copies at wholesale for yourself if you want to. Like, so if you're going, if you actually write a book and finish it, and you're going to one of those shows like Quantum Fest, you got a booth there. You can pre-order like 20 copies and take them with you and sell them at wholesale price or consumer price. Like, so if you're charging like
Hmm.
$20 a book, or I have it for $14.99. That's a good price for like a paperback, right? Um,
Hmm.
you might pay like $6 per copy as the author if you wanted to buy them. But you don't have to. You don't have to keep inventory because it's print on demand. You don't have to keep inventory whatsoever, right? If you wanted to buy that book right now, but you don't have to, I'm not pressuring you. Buy my damn book, you cheapskates. uh, you would go to you go to the link in the chat, or I'll put it in the description if I remember, or whatever. Um, you look up Jay Thornton, yeah, or Lashwin. I should have a text crawl, but fuck it, we'll do this next week. Remind me in advance. Um, the you go there and you'd buy it, and Amazon would print it and send it to you, and I would just get a note saying, "Hey, I got a sale," and then in 2 or 3 months or whatever it is, it would come through my royalties because there's a delay on that.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, it's better than being traditionally published. You only get paid quarterly, traditionally published.
mm. Wow.
If you're lucky, maybe it's biannually, so every 6 months. Where Amazon, you get paid every month, but it's delayed, right?
Hmm.
So this month's this month's sales might come to me either in September or October, but September's sales will come to me either in October or November. I can't remember if it's 1 or 2 months delayed, right? Uh, but
Mm.
yeah, whatever. But yeah, like
I'm thinking about composing a grimoire and then have it ready for me.
well, you got to, right? Like, you want to
Have it
have that
ready
stuff.
October 1st.
No, you want to have it like you should be having Halloween stuff ready now, right? You want to have it at the beginning of the quarter.
Yeah.
So if you
Well, I
if
didn't
you
think
had
of
thought
it
of
until.
that, yeah. Well, the sooner you get it done, the sooner you could have it out there, right? Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, usually you want to have that stuff, the marketing, but yeah, have it out on because you got to remember people have to have time to like find it and buy it and have it delivered, right? So if you want
Yeah,
something
yeah,
for Halloween, it's got to have like the week to get there, right?
yeah, yeah. All right.
Let's start working on that if you want to do that. No one says you have to write fiction. Well, you're right about Bigfoot. You can write about Bigfoot.
He's real.
Yeah, well,
He's real.
yeah. You can believe that. You can not believe that. Nothing saying the
Because
stories you write about them have to be real.
true, true. But
You know,
there's just too many
you,
people.
you write
There's too many
you can write your big
similar
you can
occurrences.
write your Bigfoot erotica. It sells. We've brought it up on the show before. People buy it. People buy
Mm,
it.
true, but I just don't think of
And,
myself
and
as a.
and nobody quite knows what Bigfoot's dingus looks like. So you can put any kind of weird spiked bull dingus on there you want.
Dingus.
I like the word dingus. It's funny sounding. You know
It's
my
funny.
rule
That's
about
good.
funny.
That's good.
You know my rule about funny.
Yes.
If it's
Yes.
funny, it's what you do.
Yes. Okay. Hmm. Well, I shall think
Uh,
about that. There's a, Bigfoot conference happening about an hour's drive away from me, September 4th
yeah,
weekend.
yeah. And what you could do is you could go there.
And actually,
You
it
could
is
get
new.
yourself. You could get yourself a table.
Yeah,
It'll
it is.
cost you $30,000, and bring yourself a case of Bigfoot Dingus books.
So this Friday we have a lunar eclipse.
Mm.
Did you know that?
Are you going to go howl at the absence of a moon? What's eclipsing? Is the
Yeah.
moon being covered by something, or is the moon covering something?
Yes. No. Moon is
What
being
is it?
covered,
But by
and
what?
the Earth by the Earth. The Earth.
Mm. Not clouds, because I've seen plenty of
Sun.
cloud
Earth.
eclipses of. I've seen plenty of cloud eclipses of the moon. That's a pretty
No,
common
and
phenomenon.
this would be an interesting. And see, eclipses always happen on a full moon, always. So, and
Well,
this is and it's going to happen in Pisces.
yes, Raven. Yes. There's a
That's
physical
going to be
reason for
great
that.
because that's going to be very
Do you know
mystical.
why?
Very
Raven, do
Pisces
you
is
know
ruled by
why it
Neptune.
always happens on a full moon? Because the moon doesn't actually
Because when
lose part of it. The moon doesn't actually like
right,
lose part of it when it's not full. It's always a full orb or a sphere.
yeah.
like,
Well, yeah.
like,
From our
like,
vantage point,
it
I
doesn't change
think that I
shape
need to
actually.
explain that,
It's just
but
shadow.
no, yeah,
Like
right,
the reason why it looks not full is because it's being blocked by the shadow of the earth already.
yeah, yeah.
Mm. Still full hand. Still full hand.
Yeah. I know this. I know how.
Okay, I'm just making sure you believe in some weird shit.
I know these things. I do.
Okay. The moon is also probably not made out of cheese, but it'd be a lot cooler if it was.
Fairly in there. I'm fairly certain it, in fact, made of cheese. I would agree. Yeah.
I wish it was.
And
This guy
if
would
it
be
were, it'd be
spending more time
imitation
on the
cheese
moon.
anyway.
If it was, this guy would be spending more time on the moon, eating some fucking cheese. You know, three of the essential food groups contain cheese.
Mm-hmm. It would depend on the cheese for me. I like Gouda.
Yes,
Smoked Gouda is my favorite.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who says it has to be one cheese?
Sharp cheddar is my next favorite.
I just want a
And what's
mozzarella.
yours?
Mozzarella, followed by a different type of mozzarella, followed by ricotta, followed by cheddar. I like a Monterey Jack too,
Monterey Jack is good.
and
Yep.
and then you can get into the spreading cheeses. After that, it's the spreading
Oh yeah,
cheeses.
I like it. Alouette, the garlic, onion, herb cheese spread. Love that. And then there's
Uh,
brie. I like brie.
brie, a good
Hmm.
wheel of brie is nice. Whatever it is that's in the
You're making
baby
me so hungry.
bells. Oh, I want the moon to be made out of cheese so fucking bad right now. Uh,
How about
oh.
lasagna?
Yeah,
I
that's
can make a
why I put
lasagna now. Okay, so we're gonna
mozzarella and ricotta.
do.
Uh,
Are we gonna do another writing bit?
oh,
If we're
we
going to,
can
we
do
probably
that.
better do it now.
Yeah. Let me switch. We gotta switch this over to here, and then
Okay, cool. So Renee has on here the Bigfoot story, and I've just been muted. Fine.
yeah. I put you back on. You were. Let me. Where the freak is the chat? It's the wrong one. Let me. Okay. You're unmuted. You should be unmuted. Can you say something?
Okay.
You were saying her older sister Rebecca wrote a Bigfoot story, not finished yet. I'm reading.
Finished yet? I'm
She
reading what she
is.
wrote now. Cool.
Well, if it doesn't have Bigfoot's dingus going into some like stranded woman in the woods, it's not a real Bigfoot story. Uh, not note.
All right, let's write it.
Yes. Boo. Okay. You actually get some writing done?
Right. Yeah, I did. Hmm.
Let me switch back over to the. Ooh. Happy full moon. Whoops. Um. Yeah, I got a little bit done. A little bit. I'm working on something spicy. Keep telling you guys to write something spicy, so I'm writing something spicy for my pen name. My other pen name. Yeah,
My light fell
yeah. You
down.
need light.
I had there were five. I had five raccoons come up right over here. I went and got some, threw some popcorn at them. And they went away.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. You're throwing popcorn
Yeah,
at them, so they're like,
but that's
she
because,
feeds us.
yeah, blast them with the hose. Normally, I blast them. It's just to pacify them to get them to away because I'm obviously on the show right now. Now, where I'm not on the show right now, grabbed the hose over here and blasted the hell out of them and given them all another bath, which is kind of entertaining. It's kind of fun, actually. Even the little
Mm.
ones will come off the ground about this far when you blast them with that water.
What you gotta do is get yourself that pellet gun back out and start blasting them with a little
Kind of
lead
funny.
shot.
This is,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I thought about that too.
you can start making yourself some
But
raccoon skin hats.
hose has a wider.
Yeah, you know what? You get your
That's for
you get your cats. You get your cats hooked on raccoon meat, and they'll be a lot more vicious to the raccoons.
I heard. No, I've not tried it ever. I know somebody who did try it. They said it's greasy and nasty.
The cats won't care. You get yourself a deli slicer and you slice those things up into freaking little chunks and you mix it in with the cat food and they'll eat that shit up like no fucking tomorrow and
Oh my god!
they'll be like, hey, there's a fresh
You
one.
can
I bet if six
try
of us get together,
that.
I didn't say you had to eat it.
You do it and ship it to me. I'll let you know.
I didn't say you had to eat
I mean,
it.
just the
I
whole
said the cats had to
process
eat
of that. It's just, no,
it.
I don't have the
And
stomach for
look,
it anymore. Now,
you
you
will
go, but
you will develop all kinds of backbone processing raccoon into small chunks, you know? Or you could get yourself a nice electronic meat grinder, you know? You just cut the
no,
raccoon up in with, you just
yeah, yeah.
butcher it into little chunks and throw it into the meat grinder, and it come out looking like ground
That's
beef.
it. The butchering part.
Uh,
I can't do the butchering. No, I can do the butchering
but
part.
look, this will give you an excuse to get a big heavy rubber apron and the long rubber gloves. You know, so you look like Dexter. Either one, the coroner turned psychopath or Dexter's Laboratory. Well,
That, yeah, no.
yeah,
Uh,
and you just hack up the raccoons into little chunks and you turn them into burger paste, and you accidentally make yourself a burger instead of giving it to the cats, and you realize you like raccoon meat, and now you're saving a fortune in grocery bills.
yeah. I won't count on it.
No,
Exactly.
I bet if you're
All right.
buying, if you're making burgers fresh, and you like yourself some like 60/40 fat content in your beef, you could probably get the ultra lean if it's on sale or cheap or whatever, and then just mix in some raccoon meat, and it'll be freaking perfect for you. And stretches out the beef. Give it like give it a 60/40 blend. Raccoon to cattle. Either way, you go either way with that.
Just the
Maybe a
thought of that is
50/50
ruining my
blend.
appetite.
Uh, not ruining mine. I figure you make
Oh,
yourself a nice
no, it's
burger,
can't even. Ugh.
put a slice of mozzarella on top, and some jalapenos, put it in a nice juicy
No,
bun.
no, no, no.
Maybe you get some
You
mustard
can
in
do
there.
that and
You want
write
some mustard?
cookbook.
A little bit of lettuce.
You could write it
Yeah, I ain't
and,
writing no cookbook.
write the raccoon cookbook. Yeah.
I
So,
just make up a bunch of
but you
recipes.
have
I
written a
won't even
book.
try any of them.
This book is now available on Amazon. Link in the description there, right? And
Yeah.
congratulations. Congratulations. That's good.
I wanted to have 3 books out by this time of the year, but I'm a slacker. I think I gotta pick up my pace though. I'm gonna write some
But
more.
you're so what one is
I'm
good.
a
So now you
slacker.
got one under your belt.
You-
Second one will come
Yeah.
easier. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you all next Monday.
I'll see you next Monday.
Do you have any
Raven, you doing a show on Friday?
closing thoughts?
Yeah. Write some shit. It doesn't have to be good. Just put it out there. Uh, as long as it's fast paced, people will like it. If it's meant to be violent, kill a lot of people. If it's meant to be cozy, don't kill anyone. Uh, smut sells apparently, so write that shit. Uh, remember, if you go to Taco Bell, don't eat the lettuce bowl.
Say what?
Cookbooks sell well at Amazon. I think that's what on Amazon. I don't know. You tell me. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Um, the only cookbooks I own, I got from the little free library. Uh, yeah.
Thank you for joining us. Thank
Okay.
you, Renee.
Party on, everybody. Party on. Buy my book, you cheapskates. I
Party
need your
on.
$14.99. Yeah. Or this end stream.